how have you been blessed by being part of this church?
So when we moved here in 2006, we were looking for community, and the church is the foundation of that community, and it's helped launch our two girls and given us what we were looking for is a connection that would make this home.
Well, we started coming here fairly early. We moved here in September of 22, and I come from a Methodist background, so it was really nice at first just to be welcomed and to connect in that way. Right off the bat, we didn't know very many people here in town. And since then, I mean, the biggest thing has been the connection to people, as well as just the regular, thoughtful messages that you give, and the sermons are thought-provoking, and that's definitely meeting a need for us too.
I first started coming to this church when Cammie had been coming to youth group, and she invited me. I had so much fun, and that summer I helped out with VBS, and I met Lindsay, and I was hanging out with Cammie and Leah. I met a lot of my best friends here, and every week I come back and I can see them, and I don't see a lot of the people I see here at school anymore. And so every week I'm like, okay, it's the beginning of the week and I can see my friends and it'll be okay.
Yeah, mine's pretty much the same thing as the people. I think that's a big part is the youth group is just so great, and then all of the pastors and the people that you work with or know through the church are just really amazing, and it makes you want to keep coming back.
This is my church family. I've been here a long time. We have lots of new faces, so now I have to build new family. And I mean, my daughters were raised here. They were confirmed here. They loved youth group, and so this is my home. Even though I've left Evergreen, I still come back up from Golden.
It's been a great place for us to raise our children in a church environment. I was raised in the United Methodist Church. My grandfather was a Methodist minister, so it's something that, especially to me, is important. It's important to Sarah too. And so it's been a great environment to raise our children in. It's been a great group of friends, a nice social network for Sarah and ourselves as we've grown with and in the church. And yeah, I would say that's primarily the social aspect of it is a great way that the church has blessed us.
Being able to participate in the small groups and be in the in service and knowing people and being welcome and being on a journey with everyone in the community. Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm. And are there particular ministries or missions or projects that are part of the church that are important to you or to your family?
I'd say probably one of the most important ones is the youth mission trip every year. Before we had children, Sarah and I did that together as a volunteer project, and now that we've had children, I've sort of stepped away. Sarah's continued, and we've been at it long enough now that both of our older children have been involved in the youth mission trip.
I really have appreciated the bags that are available to the homeless population. I've taken several of those and have been able to give them all out, and just helps me to remember how blessed we are to have the life we have and to be able to share with other people. That really means a lot.
I really enjoy the youth group and all that we do with the youth group. We get to go on mission trips and do service projects, and there are some times where we come to the church for youth group and we have a plan, or we're going to help the church with something, and there's other times where we come and it's just a fun time to hang out with whoever's here.
We can always talk and just do whatever we feel like we need to do. Sometimes we'll be more focused on service. Sometimes we'll just play games or talk or even just sit there. And it's really just a good way to start a week.
I mean, with the small groups and meeting over Lent like we did, like especially the Lent piece, like that was a really kind of a big deal. But it was the first time that we sort of met people and talked in depth. And there's a reason to be there and talk in depth. And you know, it's just not the same vibe on Sunday mornings. You're there to be deliberate about that. And that was really nice. And I think that led to some friendships now that we have. And